Alright, Eugene Backyard Repair here for another. We got my son's XR70 up here on the old table of repair or despair, whatever you want to call it. Just the lift table that I posted in my one video I put up for sale. Stained the top, put some new screws in it and stuff like that. It's got a wooden top on it. I mean, it's got metal underneath it, but it's a wooden top right now. Yeah, I put it up for sale, but I think I'm gonna hold on to it. Seems to work pretty good. I don't know where I'm gonna store it, but we'll figure something out. Anyway, what we got here, I think it's a 1998. I think it's a 98. Usually Honda's pretty. Yep, it's a 98 XR70R. Just put a tube in the rear tire here. I didn't film it. Ooh, I see there's some rust on the rim. Anyway, I didn't film it. Nothing exciting about that. I'm gonna get the carb off here and take a look at the carburetor. I want to get this chain guard back on first, though. And let's drop the bolt way back here. You gotta drop it way back underneath, where you can whack your head on the way back out. Anyway. Chain guard back on here. This bike didn't actually have a chain guard. I bought this one off the internet used. I got paid like 20 bucks, $22, so it was worth it. Just makes the bike look better. I mean, my kid's a little big for a bike this size, but like I said, it just makes the bike look better. He doesn't need this guard. Not at his age. 25? So, 24? 25? I don't know. Time flies. Whoops, wrong one. Can't remember if they were 8. Yeah, they were 8. Thought they were 8. Guard's back on. Chain's got some good slack in there. Alright, we're gonna get this carb off. This is always fun on this bike. He seems to think it's got an aftermarket petcock or a tank on this. But the petcock, the outlet is huge, but the inlet on the carburetor is small. Anyways, let's get some. I think we might need some heat on this. Got the heat going out, knocking the whole shelf down. Starting to get cold here in New York. Starting to. I mean, I still don't mind it. As long as it's about 40 degrees, I'm good. But I don't know in your part of the country, but out here they're calling for like 2 weeks straight on and off rain coming up this weekend, or a week and a half, something like that. I don't know. A lot of rain, that's all I know. Take our heat gun here. The strap's kind of anyway. I'm just trying to get the fuel line off. Trying to get this carburetor off so make sure it's clean, and then I'll bring it over here on the bench. They could try to find another line for this, but I think my kid already tried that, and because of this other end on the petcock here, he couldn't get one to fit it. There it is. Alright, set that down here. Fuel line's unhooked. Now I need to take the pod filter off. I got 2 10s. I think the 10s. I can get this with an impact though. Yep, 2 10s on the back there. We'll use the impacting and pull them off. Yeah, having camera issues, well, phone issues, we'll say. Shoot so many videos for YouTube on this thing, even though I don't have a ton of followers, but that the camera keeps running out of memory, so it shuts off. It doesn't tell you, it doesn't warn you, it just shuts off. And you know, you walk over there, like, camera, and then you haven't shot a single footage of film. Alright. There's one. Probably should have brought out the M12 ratchet for this. Still have an impact, but impact to work. Want to be careful with it. It's only a 12 volt impact, so it's a very small one, but you still break bolts. Got the 19 sitting out here because there's axle nuts, and 19 and a 14 on the other side. Throw that back in the toolbox. We can get the throttle off after I pull the carb bolts here. Hopefully they'll fit there. Should be an O-ring on the other, yeah. O-ring on the other. The O-ring doesn't look too healthy on the other side of this, I can tell you that. It looks like the carb is overflowing. Slide is wet. The carb is wet, and I hate to take all the fuel out of that tank, but I still might drain that tank. The fuel is not smelling good. Alright, I'm gonna have to back you up here. Here's the carb. This carb is not actually for this machine. This carb, we're pretty sure, is off an older machine. The other one should have a plastic flip lever. Anyway, get a towel set down here. Alright, got a towel down here. Get this O-ring off. Yeah, it really needs a new O-ring. This O-ring is done shot, but I don't have one. Grab our JIS. This cover has been apart before by us. Thank God it wasn't stuck too bad. We should get you back a little farther. I'm not sure which. Nothing to set this on. I want all the fuel to run out because I want to see what's in the bowl. Alright, let's see if I can tip you down right about there. Alright, try that. Because this thing's hard to rock too, I don't want to take it off. I keep picking you back up. I need a regular camera. We'll keep on plugging with the videos, and hopefully I can get my subscriber base up a little bit more. And the fuel is clean, it just doesn't smell that good. And it's hard to see in that bowl. But the fuel is clean. Alright, let's see if I can find something to drain this fuel into. Cup's clean. It's got some like slime to it. I don't know. Yep, the bowl is sticking. It's like gooey. My son says that I didn't think about it. Actually, the fuel in that tank is not ethanol, but he hasn't run that tank empty in 2 years. So I'm thinking that fuel in that tank is what's making everything in here all gum up. What did I do with needles? Left them over here. Okay, let me move the float bowl out of the way. Man, I like to get that goo off there, but I doesn't seem to, you can't seem to break it down. The float's sticky. The needle's sticky. Everything's like sticky. This is all the things on the float. It's sticky, but it won't wipe off. I'm just thinking it started to deteriorate the plastic. Alright, I'm gonna bring it back. Let's see if I can get something to clean this off with. Yeah, I don't know if it's good, but it does not play nice. It won't come off. It's like tar. You can scrape it with your nail and it just spreads it out. Scrape it off and it just spreads whatever this stuff is out. I don't understand what it is. Nothing in the float itself. The needle's the same. It's hard to see, but it's come on, camera focus. I don't know, but it's got the same consistency on it. It's got this gum. The needle itself is still soft. It's sticking everything up. You can't keep it off anything. See if I can plug in the bench grinder here next to you. I got a brass brush on. Let's see if I can clean this pin off. It's terrible. I can get it off the pin. Get off the metal. Gotta do it carefully. It won't come off the floats. Trying to hit it real carefully on the wire brush here next to you. I'm afraid this gummy stuff is going back in the carburetor. Getting back, it's making the bowl all sticky again. I think I got a Dremel over here to the side. Maybe I can get a small brass brush and I can clean off some of that gum and get it cleaned off in here and stuff. Hang on 1 minute. Alright, we got a Dremel and just some of these mini brass brushes. Get them off of Amazon, eBay. I don't like that one. These ones are really long. The other ones I have are short. These things are puffing out like a scared cat's tail. Try one of the larger diameter ones. Let's see if I can find a pack of just the small ones like this. Yeah. Alright, we'll bring it back a second. I'm going to try cleaning some of this up. Alright, we switched that to the smaller brush and cleaned that out around the carburetor, the ends of the jets. Check the jets to see how clean they are. Low speed. I can blow through it. Don't have nothing brake cleaner to shoot through it though. Doing it to the side here. Ain't the best pattern, but it's coming through. Squirting in this end, it's coming out the other side. Whew, that thing even turned green. smell it when you're cleaning it off. Smells like old nasty gas. Got it cleaned off here. Like I said, I can both do it. So it's clear enough. They're high speed out here. I'm afraid that this goo is getting in these jets and clogging them back up. Here's a high speed jet. It's clear. It's a brake cleaner. It's clear. Pull our motion tube here. Here's your motion tube. You got the little holes in the side. Clean off on the wire wheel here. Make sure I'm not putting that goo back in. There's little holes in the side. If we're gonna get something to run through them little holes, I think I have a sewing needle sitting right here on the toolbox. We do. There's little holes in the side here. We just want to make sure they're clear. Clear, clear, clear. Oh, I didn't see that one. Clear, clear, clear. So it should be one on the opposite side. So all the holes are clear. Wish I had a smaller piece of wire, because usually you can shove the wire right through and out the other side. Oh, here we go. I got single strand copper. Because usually you can stick it in this hole. You go right out the other side. Yep. It's hard to see, but it actually lines up. You can actually shove it from one side right through to the other. Same thing with the side jets here, or the side holes here. Maybe not. Maybe it's just because we're old. Doesn't want to go through the side ones. The needle went in. Wire seems like it's too big. Oh, if you push hard enough, it goes through. Hard to line up with the other side though. Anyway, I got one to go through. There's the other one. It's just the bottom one. I know they're clear because they just stuck the needle in them. Oh, there it went. But it went all the way through. Alright, so that's clear. Center's clear. That doesn't come out. That back in. Yeah, I'm starting to think it's the gas in that tank. I might take them off and take that gas out and put some ethanol in there, because that's all I have, and see if it runs any better. And now the complaint is it won't. It'll run, but you can't rev it up. I won't put the needle on the wrong side here. Oh, I should have got a Q-tip out. Ran it down inside the seat. Let's see if I got one. Alright, we got ourselves a Q-tip. It's in the cordless drill here. A little brake clean on it. Trying to keep it away from the plastic parts. Problem with the brake cleaner, it leaks the plastic on the Q-tip too, but you can get right in there and you can clean these seats. Take that one out. No one in here. Usually best is to get it in the seat first and then put the brake cleaner on, but there. Got it in. Trying to keep the brake cleaner away from the plastic. Kind of make sure the seat is clean of that goo. See the, oops, see the Q-tip? Oops. Clean the brake cleaner off before it gets on the float here. The seat looks clean. It was definitely sticking when I took it out. I'm not sure if it was sticking on the seat or sticking on this needle. Or on this pin here. That holds the float. Well, now it won't stick because I didn't stick it through. There we go. I cleaned the pin off this time, so it falls easy. Can't tell if it's working because the tube's too short here. Usually I have a rubber tube on the bench, but not today. Don't know if this one will fit it. Yeah, I can get that on there. It's working. I'll use that tube well, but it didn't taste good. What happens when you grab random rubber tubes out the toolbox and stick them in your mouth? I don't like these brushes. I have to find out where I got these ones from and see if I can find more like these. They don't last long, it's the problem. You rip bristles out like crazy. Thank God they're only small and they don't really hurt, but yeah. Anyway, let's get the mold back on here. Gasket's still good. That's a good thing about these old school stuff. And you take this carburetor apart 10 times and the rubber gaskets are still okay. Newer stuff, forget it. Probably take it apart once and it'll rip it. I like to tighten up that choke lever too. I notice on the old school Hondas the choke lever doesn't really stay. You gotta kind of hold it when you kick it over, because if not, it just falls back down. There's got to be a make sure it's tight. Got to be a way to tighten. There's a nut here on the end. I wonder if that tightens it up. Like that'll turn. Probably rusted the heck. Where's that brush? It's rusted alright. Maybe just clean this off a little bit. Clean off the fuel. Yeah, that's why I'm here too. This is only brass, so doesn't work too good on steel, but sure couldn't hurt. I don't know what size that is. Oh, I'll just try a pair of yellows here. Well, that nut is definitely loose. Don't know what it does exactly. Oh yeah, it tightened it up. Most definitely tightened it up. Huh. So it's just a piece of plastic in here that this lever's pushing up and down. Huh. That's pretty cool. I never really paid attention to how the old ones worked. But that nut does not, no, the nut does not stay tight. That would be why they're always loose. If I can No, you can't unscrew it. The threads are like, they put a slit in the end and it spreads a little bit. And I imagine you can't get it off if you turn it hard enough. I was gonna say, I wonder if I put Loctite on that. A thread locker on there, but I'll try tightening it up one more time. Nah, what happens is the shaft turns and the nut stays. Yeah, so you really can't tighten it up. Huh, cool setup though. Alright, I'll bring you back when we get this thing on the bike, because I gotta move some stuff around on the bench here. I've checked the fuel twice now. It's a little yellow, but it doesn't smell that bad. I don't know what's gumming this up. I'm still guessing it's this fuel. I think I'm gonna see if I can drain it out. Now, I just wanted to bring you in for a quick second and show you we did swap out the O-ring. Here's the old mushy one, and we swapped it out. Alright, we got the seat removed. There's 3 bolts underneath here. We're gonna get serious. We're gonna dump this tank. Looks like we got a small crack in the fender here too. Yeah, I think we got a hot stapler. We might get that before it goes up the fender. It's just a bolt next to a bolt hole, but if I get it now, I won't cause more damage. All I get is a strap on the tank. Get the strap off. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna dump this thing. Alright, bring you back when I get it back on here. Alright, I found out some of the problem. There's supposed to be, there's these little windows. There's supposed to be a filter on this. Everything has rotted off this. That's what all the gummy stuff is. It's all the rubber that's washers, and it's like goo. That's why it was getting all gummy in the carburetor. Alright, I'm gonna pause this for a second. I'm gonna give my son a call and see if we can get this get another valve. I think I might just put it back together with no valve on the bottom of the tank and put the valve on when it comes in. Hang on 1 minute. Alright, tank's all back on, washed out. Took the petcock off. We washed the tank out, the plastic tank, dried it out. Just wanted to show you that we did staple. We're going to cut them off with a Dremel. It is hot staple on the crack, at the end of the crack, and on front of, because there's no plastic out here, on the front hole, so it does. We did not just stick a big washer on there and say heck with it. So I wanted to make sure I get that on film. Even though this bike isn't going anywhere, but you know, you should do it the right way. Alright, back in a second. Alright, we got in there with a Dremel and a cutting wheel and cut them all flat, so somebody can't cut their fingers on them. Like I said, I don't know what the future holds for the bike with my son, but I'm pretty sure it ain't going anywhere. But for safety purposes, we did go over there and cut them all off. Alright, we got our seat reinstalled. That was a pain. It was easier to get it off than it was to get it back on. We had to take the fender off and put the fender on the seat, and then put the seat and the fender back on the bike. Alright, all we got left now is to hook up a fuel line and put some fuel back in this thing. Alright, let me dump some fuel in this. I got a tank can up here. I don't think there's much left in it. Nope. Alright. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I forgot to put some ethanol fuel in here. I need to see if it'll run. Oh, I got a screen. I'll put a screen on top of this. I don't want to get any more dirt in there. Go ahead, screen. I don't know if this one will fit. Yep. Just a sink screen, but I don't want. There's no filter in the tank right now, so I don't want to get any big debris in the tank. This probably should open the vent. I'm not trying to fill the tank, I'm just trying to get enough to see if it'll run on it. That way if he puts some non-ethanol back in here, there's not enough in here that this ethanol fuel will make a difference. So the loop back down with the other stuff. Ring off of it. There's the cap. I think there's enough in there. Vent hose is hard as a rock too. I think I might have to use the vent hose just to get it back on. Yeah. You got some old parts on here. Yeah, the vent tube is like a rock. It's permanently bent in this direction. Well, it went all the way on this time. Alright, where's that screw? I'm going to pull out the screw on the carburetor here and find the paper towel. Make sure there's fuel in the bowl. Fortunately, the screw's on one side and the it comes out is all the way on the other. Oh. Hang on, nope. Nothing yet. Might be pulling the line back off the carburetor. I'm not sure if I get enough gas in it. Yeah, because we're sitting on the stand and the front of the bike's down. So I don't think I put enough fuel in it to get it into the carburetor. Well, that stinks. Considering I just put the line back on. No, I don't have enough gas in there to do anything. Alright, we'll bring it back in 1 minute. Alright, we got fuel in the car. I went in my bottom shelf over there. I had a can of non-ethanol fuel I was going to mix up for chainsaw fuel. That way I didn't have to keep buying it at $20 a freaking jug. So I dumped half of that in here. I'll just have to fill it back up. I have to dump the rest of it in here if the bike gets fixed, and then I'll have to fill that one back up. I don't know if I can kickstart it on the stand here. Now let's turn the bike sideways here. You guys still see? You'll be able to see if it starts. Okay, run. Might be too close to the stand. That's good, son. Choke drop by itself. Just trying to choke back off. Yeah, it might be a little too risky up here on this bench. Yeah, we're gonna stop you a second. I gotta bring this down. It's too risky. Alright, I'll try it again. I got it down so maybe I can get on the cart here. Mike's still not just hitting the bottom here, so. He's got the idle pin down so low, and I can't let him warm up. course, I didn't bring a light. Alright. Let's go out a little bit. Get the oil now. This is alive. Sounds good. There you have, folks. We got the tire fix from a kid. Well, I wouldn't call him a kid. He's definitely an adult. Good kid too. How about this? Good adult. Very hard worker. Anyway, his girlfriend wanted to ride this bike the other couple weeks ago, and the tire was flat, so she couldn't ride it. Plus the carburetor was all messed up, so hopefully we got it straightened out. He's ordering or bidding on the OEM carburetor. Oh, it's gonna crack. Bidding on the OEM carburetor, so we can put it back to stock. We'll save this carburetor. I'll market XR model, you know, 50s, 70s, 80s, 100s, they're all about the same carburetor. So I'll market an XR carburetor and then put it up on the shelf. I'll fog it out or something. I'll fill it up with some PV or something just to keep it from, you know, stuff from oxidizing too bad. We'll spray up the WD-40. We'll fog it up and then we'll put it up on the shelf and we'll hang on for a project. But there you have it, man. It's a runner. Yeah, a little boggy, but it hasn't been running over a year, so get it out and run it a little bit. He can adjust on the air fuel mix a little bit. I didn't take that out. I didn't touch it at all, so we'll leave it running in the background. Get any information on this video, please like it, subscribe. First time I left something running. Follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. Eugene's Backyard Repair on them. One of them doesn't have an S on it. It's projects, funny videos, just girl things in nature, screenshots, roadside finds. I still gotta get up the road here. There's an old, I think it's an old Ford pickup, step-side, 50s model. Somebody redid, and they didn't even finish putting it back in and just abandoned it. So I gotta get a picture of that one time. Go check out both of them. Give it a thumbs up if you would, please. Make a comment. I don't care if you don't like the video, you know, the comment helps. Anyway, thumbs up, thumbs down, anything will help. I gotta get my videos out there and get them shared. Get that subscriber base up a little bit higher. Gotta hit that 500 mark. That'd be awesome. It'd be an awesome end of the year thing to hit that 500 mark. And we're out of here. Peace. It's a really nice bike. Except for missing the stickers on the tank. So I think it's got an aftermarket tank, even though it is a Honda. So it's just a remanufactured, updated, and the fenders have been swapped, but the rest is original. Alright, we're out of here. Peace. Alright, Jeff, I think you got it. Stop it. Whoa. Water in the gas tank. I couldn't get the water out. I had to empty the whole tank again. Oh, yeah. Back, baby. Okay. Oh. He's a beast. He's a beast that never was. Alright, you just like that. We're out of here.